Welcome to the third Marvel Snap video. Today we are going to annoy our opponents into conceding. We are featuring the likes of Hood, Korg, Black Widow, Hazmat, Beast. Ooh. My mistake. Okay, there we go. Carnage, Viper, Green Goblin, Bishop, Debris, Rock Slider, and finally Dr. Octopus. So we have some combos in the deck that are obviously very good. Green Goblin is going to interrupt our opponent with just taking up a space on their side of the board. Hood, Korg, Black Widow, Hazmat are all meant to be bounced back to hand with Beasts, reducing their cost, getting their effectives again. Korg and Rock Slide work particularly well with Dr. Octopus. If the opponent draws into Rock Slide or Korg's Rock, Dr. Octopus can force the rock out of their hand, filling up the location. Sorry, my mouth. And probably pushing us over the cap. Viper's here to push junk into the opponent's side of the board. Hood, Debris Rocks, Hazmat, or Black Widow is also good candidates since they're just 1 power. It is not a terrible play. You come up 2 power over there and take off 1 spot on their side of the board. Rock Slide is here mainly just because there's not a lot of big power in this deck, and it struggles with ways to add a lot of power to one location immediately. Rock Slide is there to just come out as a decent 4/6 and help us win the location. Other than that, that's the rundown of what I think about the deck and my thought process when building it. And first time ever, we are not going to start off with the deck we played last time. Yeah! Switching over to our annoyance deck, we jump into the first game, check out our missions really quick. We have 4 new ones, and we should be getting another 2 in about 25 minutes. The only one that seems hard for this deck is the win location with 1 card. Maybe we can get a Dr. Octopus and pull a bunch of cards with, into a bar with their name or something and win that one. Either way, let's start some matches and get the ball rolling. To the viewers in chat, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate you coming by and watching. Thank you. So, bad news. First location is Sanctum Sanctorum. We go ahead and pass as we don't draw our Hood or Korg. Turn 1. They discard their Wong. They are a discard style deck trying to build up their Apocalypse and Swarm. Unfortunately, due to the 8 card maximum location, they are going to have a hard time getting Apocalypse and Swarm down in a reliable fashion. So one trick is you can fill up some of the board with Hazmat and Debris and eat them up with Carnage. Carnage doesn't care about the power of the unit and just cares about the amount of units at the board. So they play Swarm. That's very good for them actually. They don't need cards filling up their hand by discarding them. We are going to play... We're going to block off the space over in Hell's Kitchen. I think they might play one more card here, and if they do, it'll just cap out the location. It does. So they can only have a maximum of 6 power. Giving us a real easy win with Hazmat right here. But we're going to drop Bishop to the right since we pretty much got this side. And again, since Bishop can scale, actually we want could over here. That way we can play Hazmat into Carnage next turn and push them out, basically.
Opponent snapped.
So we want a Black Widow. They're gonna flip first. So Black Widow into... Sorry. Hazmat into Black Widow into Demon here. We're gonna Carnage here, Rock Slide there, and probably win the match. So we're gonna go ahead and snap. They discard a rock and their second enemy Apocalypse. Okay, so we do come up over here on Apocalypse. They did get their one discard, bringing it up to 12. So if we play Rock Slide here, that's going to be 24 to their 12. It matches our 24. It matches us basically, and we can come up and win over here with Carnage. Ooh, too bad we didn't pull into Viper sooner. We could have filled up that location and prevented them from playing anything this turn. But this is going to be the best chance we got. Let's see. Oh! As always, overthinking. We won. 4 cubes in the bank. Oh, so we are again getting close to rank 50. Hopefully we can get past it and get to the 50 ranks where I actually am just planning on grinding maybe to infinite for the next couple of days. I'm not sure. Either way, Assuring Packager, hi there. How you doing, dude? Xandar flips first. We don't have anything to play, so we pass. On turn 1, we are going to hit him with a Black Widow. I was kind of waiting on where Iceman would trigger. But that is so good. We hit him with a Black Widow so we can fill up their hand with just junk. We're going to go ahead and Horde next turn as well, and Rock Slide after that. If we get a Viper, man, that was quite the coincidence, right? So they messed up and played their Viper first. We're going to Hazmat first. That way they flip. We want to save that. Let's just fill up the board with junk. That's fine. We are gonna try to cap out this location over here and hit him with a double Korg. Hopefully they don't play anything into Xandar. We can't play Green Goblin into Camouflage. And fortunately, they actually make room for us, accepting our Green Goblin as a nice little present. And we double hit him with a Korg.
Opponent snapped.
We're going to Hazmat here and Carnage to the left. Because they're going to flip first, again. So they're going to get a double, 2 times power loss. They're going to get -3 here, -6. We're going to hit -4. And then Carnage is going to eat the negative rocks here. So they hit
Wind aid my hand.
which is going to help them out a little bit with the double hazmat trigger over here. We do still come up over in terms of Cosmos and beat them, tie them over here in Xandar. Okay, so just playing into Xandar, so we have power here. They have to just come up more over here, meaning they have less to play here. 6 power's not bad, it brings up to 7. So 14, they'd have to play 6 and then something. I don't want to play Hood. Play around. Okay. So we are one game away from getting the rank 50. Nice. And with the annoying stack as well. So it's working out nice. Rock Slide and Korg are very helpful. And let's see what else we can do. Continuing on. To the viewer in chat, thank you for joining me. Appreciate your time. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Marvel Snap content. I'll be probably doing this regularly from now on. So I want to play either Korg or Hood and bouncing back with Beast. But why not both? I can Korg this turn to make sure if they might draw that, and then I can Black Widow, and then Hood and Beast on 3. Okay, so that ruins that plan 100% of the way, unfortunately. Korg's not going to be able to be bounced back, and we're not going to risk our cards to the danger room. I always have the worst luck with that. Either way, playing Black Widow over to the unknown location to the right. They play me Daredevil. Okay, so we can come up on this location pretty well. But I'm not exactly sure. If I can just... I could fill out this location next turn. Probably. and they can't really tell what I'm doing because it's turn 4. Okay, so we can play Black Widow, Hood, and Carnage. Still get the Raft trigger and get our double, or possibly our maybe they won't get their 6th drop. But we definitely filled up the location. I don't know if I want to play here. That's a lot of power just to lose. But that's fine either way. We do get the Raft first, and we do get a leader. So we can surprise them next turn in case they want to play a, what is it? Professor X. This is going to give us the best spot out of all of it. Let's go ahead and snap before they have a chance to lose, retreat. There, our leader. Got a Hobgoblin on their side. And we get a Hobgoblin on ours. We have more power by 9. So that's quite good. I don't think they're going to fill out that location over here. And we're already 10 ahead on the right side. We flip first. So what we can do is send this over here, then debris to fill out this location, and then make sure they don't like Odin or send another thing back to our side. And I think that's gonna get us rank 51. Rank 50. My mistake. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna cap out the location. And force any cards that might have gone there to stay. Awesome. We do get the win. They play the Destroyer to the middle. Either way, if they would have played it to the middle or the right side, it wouldn't have mattered. We would have won one or the other. If they would have played it to the right side, we would have tied and won these two locations. Either way, let's continue on and celebrate our rank 50 entrance. Awesome. With an annoying stack too. Isn't that something? Let's collect the reward. And we get the card track. Isn't that fancy? Okay. Continuing on. Let's go. Crimson Cosmos is just, I'm not having fun with that featured location. But either way, let's go. RJ1040 is our opponent. And we do not draw into a 1-drop. But we do get the Tinker's Workshop, boosting us up to 2 just for this turn. We don't get anything with play. Unfortunately, we don't get any use out of this Tinker's Workshop. If it was in the middle locations, we would have played Bishop. But he's not, so we don't. That's not a bad hit for us. Debris isn't there for the... Isn't that lucky? We're gonna make this left lane the beast lane, basically. We're gonna put our on reveal effect here, so we can pull them back when we need to. think I want to play Debris over Bishop. I don't think I mean, Bishop can get a little bit bigger, maybe like 7 power. But blocking out the cards and bringing it back with Beast seems a little bit more important right now. Yeah, especially now we can eat up the lane with Carnage. That's good. Okay, so what we want to do is Hazmat. No, we don't want a Hazmat. Do I want a Hazmat? They can't really send anything except for like a Viper, so how about we just Carnage this lane? I mean, Hazmat and then Carnage. Come on. Pull it back. There we go. Hazmat, Carnage here. Are they also playing an annoyance deck? We're going to put Dr. Octopus over here. They only have one more space. Hopefully we can pull like something not that great to help cap out this location and win us the location here. We pull a Juggernaut, which is going to cap out the location, and we pull Dr. Octopus over to the middle instead. Do we lose because of that? I mean, what? A Beast? That brings it up to 5. Okay, so that's 9, right? I can't even play Beast there. Okay, so I want to win this lane, but I don't want to play Beast here. I think we lost. Either way, we're going to retreat and jump into the next
Escaped.
and just take the loss. Either way, let's go. We got into 51? Or what? Okay. And we got the mission reward, the 100 credits, 50 season pass experience. Alright, jumping into the next game. And we pull into Stalemate, who is wearing the Ironheart avatar. Hello, guy. How you doing? Finland flips first. We don't really have anything to play on 2 or 1. We can start something off with Green Goblin on 3, but the hand is not the greatest pull rate. And they managed to hit the Green Goblin, pulling away the only play we have right now. We do have the Hood. Maybe we can bounce back the demon to make it 0 power as well next turn. Unfortunately, that's not the best place to put Angela, with no way to play any cards here except for on 6. Angela just stays at a 1 power unit. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna bounce Demon back and the Hood to reduce their cost to 0 power. I can then replay the Hood somewhere with Carnage, giving them free, free boost power.
Wind,
Okay,
aid
so
my
they play
hand.
Storm, trying to move this location. However, if Mirror Dimension flips into Miniaturized Lab, which it does, Juggernaut's not gonna do anything. So we play Hood. We play. Oh, hey, Steve Bananas, nice to see you again. Black Widow. And then we play Carnage. Because even if they do Juggernaut, it can't go anywhere. And we both just skip next turn, right? Pretty much. Yeah. So they're gonna get the 8 power Jessica Jones, bringing them over to total power here. And even if we hit him with a hazmat, that would be -3 to our -1. That would be 7 to their 8, basically. We can make something happen with the Dr. Octopus Double Demon play over here, though. We're just gonna go all in. Yeah, I think just going all in with the Dr. Octopus to the right. They're gonna want to play any cards the stronger cards. Actually, I think this is the better play. They're gonna want to try to buff up Angela. Why don't we just try this? We'll throw 6 power here just to have something, and hope they can't pull over 16 here. And if they don't play all 3, we do get the. If they do play 3 cards here, we do get the 10 power Dr. Octopus without the drawback. We do get the drawback though. They do only play the. Unfortunately. Okay, so Professor X isn't going to push him over, and we win. Yeah, cool. So they didn't cap out the middle location, and luckily our Dr. Octopus didn't do anything too threatening. But either way, welcome back to the stream, Steve Bananas. Nice to see you again. And everyone else who's joining me, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you watching. Let's continue on. Thank you very much. You know, I've been, I always ask for people's opinion on the audio, and it's so hard to know what it sounds like on the other end. Thank you, though. That probably means the audio for most of the video is, oh, Tuckwin! Hey, dude! Really appreciate the raid. Welcome, everyone, 21 viewers. We are playing an annoyance deck in Marvel Snap. As you can see, right below me, right there, we have Hood, Korg, Black Widow, Hazmat. They all get played early, bounce back with, hi, Taquin. Doing good. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? You just finishing up a stream? So unfortunately, with the BlueStacks player, the little deck list pops up sometimes when you're trying to press play. But either way, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate everyone's time. Welcome. Thank you. Isle of Silence is the first to flip. We don't have anything to play, so we're just going to pass. Thanks, Taquin. Nice talking with you. Thank you very much for the raid, and you have a great rest of your night. Thanks again. Okay, miniaturized lab flips second. We're just going to throw Black Widow over here into the Isle of Silence so we can pop them back into hand with Beast, and they're not locked out with miniaturized lab. They don't play anything here either, and unfortunately Wolverine's ability when he's destroyed will not push him over into miniaturized lab. It's completely locked out here. Monster Island is the final location to flip. It isn't that bad, but it isn't that great either. We can like debris this over here. But I think just Beast and getting back Widow to further disrupt their play spaces is going to be the best option. Okay, so Swordmaster and Widowsbite. I want to add Bishop and then another Black Widow. They do have a Swordmaster and a Wolverine over here. 9 power to what, our 3? That isn't going to be great. So how about we Black Widow here, Dr. Octopus over here, and hopefully cap out this location while pushing it over 12. They do play the Dracula, and we hit him with another Black Widow. So Rock Slide is going to possibly reduce their draw by 1 out of 4. I think just Dr. Octopus here, and hitting it with a Hazmat to reduce this area by 4 is going to counteract whatever Dracula happens to discard here. Hopefully it's not Apocalypse. They are playing a discard deck because of the Swordmaster and the Wolverine. So they just skip their turn. Simple and easy. The Viper isn't that great here. I don't want to give him the extra monster. But again, just the 6 power from Rock Slide does come in handy here. We flip first. So playing Hazmat into Rock Slide is going to give us 7 power in the middle. I think I don't know what they're going to pull with Dracula here. So they're going to come down to 5. We're going to come down to 10. They have to get a 5 power Dracula discard here. And the discard decks don't really run 5 power cards other than Swordmaster, which is already right here. So I think we're going to go with this line and hope for the best. They do hit it with an Infinite, and they do get their Apocalypse, unfortunately, pushing them to 18 to the left side, winning them the game. So good luck on their end. Good matchup for Rayleighs. That was a good play. I wasn't expecting the Infinite when they skipped, The Wolverine really threw me off here. I thought they weren't playing a Hela deck, which is what I think they were running with the Infinite right here. Either way, going down a couple of cubes is not a big deal. We did break the 50 cap, rank 50 mark earlier in the stream, and going below 50 isn't that big of a deal. So let's just continue on with the next one. And we queue into You See Me again. How you doing, guy? He is playing with a variant of the Mantis card. I think that was from the Mighty Jane Foster season or Nexus event. They must have spent some gold during that event. We flip into Dark Dimension on the first location, which isn't great. We really want to play a lot of cards per turn, and Freaking Dimension is going to lock us out of both Dr. Octopus and a lot of other options. That's interesting. I am definitely going to play a double green goblin there. And you know what? Why not? Double rock slide. Hit them with 4 rocks. They draw 2. They'll bring it back up to 2. 8. So 1/4 of their. No, that'd be 10 deck cards. 4 of them are rocks, so 40% chance to draw rocks. Why didn't I just end my turn? I talk too much sometimes. That's okay. I always overthink. So because we got the Tinker's Workshop, we're just gonna use that extra energy. I don't think we can use it next turn unless we pull into a 1-drop as well. Maybe Korg would be nice, and play both to Sinister Location. They pull a double bishop, which is wait, I put a Korg here. Oh, never mind. So they have 4 rocks. It's quite a lot of rocks. We're gonna hit them with a double green goblin and hopefully cap out more of their space. And probably double debris, double hazmat next turn. And they cap out the center London location, unfortunately. And they play the Crimson Cosmos to the middle. Let's see. This location can increase by 3, so they're max at 15 right here. I forgot about the Dream Dimension mana increase. Okay, so that's only 15 maximum. 1, 2, 3, right? If we play the Dr. Octopus, that's... I can't... Crimson Cosmos is always... It says 4! It says 4, man, that's so unintuitive. But we're gonna lock them out of this location, hopefully. And... actually, let's lock them out of this one. They can only play 1 card, giving Angela 1 boost. We're already 7 ahead. And let's just hope they don't play 2 cards there. They don't, luckily for us. And we cap them out on all 3 locations. No, we don't. I wasn't expecting that. They hit a Falcon, bringing back a couple of their cards. We are still ahead at the Crimson Cosmos. I mean, the Tinkerer's Workshop. But I don't think we're going to... they flip first. That's not gonna be good. I think I lost, right? They pulled back a bunch of 1-drops, so even if I play something here, it's still gonna be 10. Yeah, we lost. Okay.
Escaped.
Okay, well, continue on to the next match. And once again, to the viewers in chat, thank you very much for joining me. If you're enjoying the Marvel Snap content, give me a follow. I'll be streaming Marvel Snap more consistently at night, and I do other streams during the day. They're mostly single player content. I just got done with The Last of Us Part 1, and I'm moving on to God of War in preparation of God of War Ragnarok that's coming out in November. So keep an eye out on the stream, and I play a lot of different games. So Camartage is the first location, and it's really good for us with Black Widow in hand, and Camartage as well. I mean, Rock Slide. My mistake. Unfortunately, Kiln flipped, which isn't too bad. We can drop Bishop in here and just leave him in there, basically, to be a scaler. So they are playing a move deck, and they retreated right away. Either way, free cubes. Thank you very much, Captain Coliform. Yeah, sometimes the disruption on Black Widow or Iceman sometimes is just so severe. Even I will just retreat if like my Mr. Negative gets hit with an Iceman or something. Okay, this is actually pretty good. We can hood here and eat up this lane with Carnage, or we can bounce him back and then eat up the... I think that's the better option. Bouncing back the demon that pops out of hood on 3. Yeah, perfect. So we want to hit demon here. That way we can bounce back this lane with Beast. It'll just give us 0-cost cards, and we can just flood the lane and boost up Carnage. It looks like they're playing a Patriot deck, and these squirrels are actually going to be probably around 4 power if they get everything correct, especially with the Onslaught Citadel right here. This isn't... I think dropping them back with Beast and then filling up this location, since it's Kiln, will be best. We can use these 0/1 0-cost cards to boost up Carnage, and I'm guessing this is going to be Shocker. Debris. Okay, so so like I said, I do want to drop these cards over here. Hood, Squirrel, Carnage. They flip first. So actually, let's play Hazmat. Hazmat, Squirrel, Hood, Carnage, and leave Korg open in case we want to play it. Okay, so we do come up ahead in Kiln by just a bit. Unfortunately, if they ooh, how about we just... Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna snap off of that one. And I can play Demon here next turn. Yeah, I think that's gonna win us the game. Depending on what they play there. We get the iron. They get the Iron Heart. They pull over with Spider. They pull over 10 over to Kiln, and yeah, we win.
Victory.
Nice. Okay. Continuing on. Awesome. We got both the missions, and I'm just gonna upgrade my cards really quick. I think. What am I at? 925. That gives me about 10 levels. Is that enough to get the next reserve? I don't think so. That's fine. Let's just start the next match. Alright, so we got Korg, Viper, and Green Goblin with Miniaturized Lab on turn 1. Do I want to drop Korg to the unknown location so I can beast him back, or leave Beast alone in the Miniaturized Lab? I think discording the middle unknown location is going to prove the best results. And we get the +5 energy Project Pegasus this turn, giving us a lot of options actually. We're absolutely going to Green Goblin that location. And can't make very many good plays off of here, so yeah, I know it's not like we can do much, but the Green Goblin is going to limit them right there. They play a Bishop and a Mojo. It looks like they're a Mr. Negative deck. We do have the 0-power Korg to buff up Carnage a little bit more. Black Widow is going to come in handy, along with Korg over here, maybe, because I want to combo Viper and give him one of these cards since this is the sewer system. I mean, we're just getting bad draws. It's not like I can do much. So it looks like they did get a bad draw, and we're going to stop their next draw to further limit it. Viper and what, Carnage? It's going to give me either, 0-power Black Widow or 1-power Korg. And what, Carnage becomes a 5-power cost card? 5-power card? That's fine. We give them the good choice, at least on our end, the Black Widow. and eat up the cards, going up to 5. I think capping out this location is going to be better. We don't want to activate Mojo, and getting as many cards as we can here on their side will limit them, especially if they drew into rocks. Or they drew into the rock. So rock slide over here then instead, in case. Yeah, I think I want a rock slide, bring this up to 10, and then Dr. Octopus on turn 6 there. Okay, so they blue marble doesn't bring them up pretty much where they need to be. We do drop the Dr. Octopus to the right. I mean to the middle, and hopefully they don't have like. Oof. That's 12. They would need a 4 power cost, 4 here, basically. If we pull them here, they would need to play. I think just sticking with as much power as we can to the middle location is just the best hope we have. We're probably going to lose this one, but they give us an extra turn to do stuff with magic. Awesome. We do pull whatever we can into this location, a rogue. So we win this location. They have more cards. We're going to flip first, though. So Hazmat and then Debris here. It's going to give them -2 here. It's going to give us -2, but it's going to give us. Yeah, it's just the most power we can get on the board. Yes, thank you. That will trigger Mojo. Overthinking. Thank you, Steve and Annas. I appreciate the heads up. But yeah. I wasn't very confident in our ability to pull over that middle location. But yeah, absolutely better than underthinking it. It is the 8 o'clock what is it, like store reset, so I like to see what options I'm offered here. Nothing really good. That Professor X skin is really nice, but I do have the baby Professor X skin, and it's the one with a Magneto alongside of it. I think it's so cute. Let's pull him up. There he is. I don't know, it's just he looks like, I don't know, like what's going on, dude? But either way, another match. Play. And to the viewers remaining in chat, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate your time, and if you feel like subbing or following, feel free. Yeah, the Magneto really does. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and let Hood do his business on the last turn. I'm just gonna surprise him on turn like 6 with a Hood right there. I don't want to give him a chance to warmonger. And we hit the danger room as well. That is such good luck. We're just gonna pass. I never have good luck with the danger room. I've gotten 4 cards in a row zapped, and it seems to me more of a 50-50 rather than 25%. But you know, over time it's going to average out to 25. But when it hits the cards that you don't want it to hit, or doesn't hit the cards that you want to hit, it feels bad. Okay, so we are going to 0 power hood this. I mean, we're gonna drop hood on turn 6 for 0 power. They're gonna know about it, obviously, but maybe if they know about it, they'll just surrender and save us some time. Okay. So fortunately, we got the double non-trigger on the danger room on both hood and beast. I know, but we're gonna play green goblin here and just block out them from getting a lot of value off of lockjaw. No, it could have gotten sniped, but sometimes you just want to play just to have fun and not really grind. Yeah, of course. And then next turn we'll debris to further lock out the icebox with more cards, and we can also get more value in Born with No Name. Because we do have debris, we are going to put an extra card here, giving Hazmat more value at that location, essentially. So, Porg into Carnage. Actually, we can play Debris and then Carnage for an extra boost here. So they definitely lost this. They don't have any room here for their lockjaw. They didn't get any value. We got the double trigger on the Hazmat over here. Not much else to say.
Wrong place, buddy.
So, hood here, Hazmat here. And
I wouldn't.
let's just get
Get gone.
guaranteed the right and left, and we already have 5 to the danger room, even if they play something. I know, like, we got the free cubes, so... Did we just have an AFK opponent? Because they completely just skipped out here. I am completely confused, but nonetheless, 4 cubes. Like I said, sometimes just clicking a little too close to this triggers the deck list. I think the developers have like a triangle right here, or it continues on. Click it right there, you see? But yeah, it looks like it's like a shape that they have hidden behind this aspect. This asset. But we find Mr. Matt Barr. He has a Zondu skin, and we're gonna give him a little hello. How you doing? I want to play Hood over here. Oh, and he hits us back with a fist bump. How you doing, dude? Zondu, right? Zatu? Who is this guy? This guy right here. Uatu? I'm not sure. I do use him sometimes. Yes, Zatu is a Pokemon. The evolution of the little bird one, I can't remember right off the top. I think just playing Demon over here and then Beasting next turn is going to be the best option. They do hit us with a Blink Viper for 3 power in the middle. They have Ant-Man plus Viper. I can't really tell you what they're playing. But we do send back Hood and Demon back to hand. And they're going to be 0 power, giving us a little bit more space to play there. And we can get rid of the Green Goblin, no problem. I forgot he goes back to our hand. I guess we'll just do that then. And then we can cap out a location with Dr. Octopus and Demon. In Titan, I want to say. So we do cap out their location with their own Green Goblin. It got sent back to our own hand, and I think we're going to snap up with that. They cap up this location, and the only way they're going to get higher is by skipping this entire turn. So we're going to Dr. Octopus and Demon. They're going to probably fill out Star Tower as much as they want, having 3 cards in hand. Maybe they don't play anything, and we get all 3 cards here. 2 cards. Psylocke and Wasp. Okay, so they pull all of our cards, including Green Goblin. Oh man. That is a big win on our end.
All systems go.
Oh man. They got absolutely demolished this game. I know. Snap right back at you, dude.
Victory.
Oh man, that was a really good game for us, and you see how powerful annoyance decks are. They climb pretty well. Just limiting your opponent's play options and play space is really valuable in a game where you can only literally play 12 cards. So Monster Island is the first to flip. Hopefully we can get like a bishop here if we draw him to him by turn 3. Nothing to do on turn 1, so we skip. And the middle location is Dream Dimension. Oh, thank you, Dumpling, for the follow. Appreciate it. Tune in for more Marvel Snap and other streams as well. just a cord to the middle location. If we happen to draw into a beast, we can pull him back, and if not, we can play like a hazmat and a viper here to limit their play space. But again, thank you very much, Derpling, for the follow. Appreciate it. And we do get the bishop on 3 just in time. Fortunately, just a good scalar to have in a deck like this. They play a Nova into a Carnage, so that's going to be 6. That's 14, right? No. 14, yeah, that's right. Okay. We're going to go ahead and just give up on Dream Dimension. And, yeah. Gonna hit a Hazmat and a Viper this turn. They flip, meaning more cards of theirs are going to be negatively affected by the Hazmat. Since Dream Dimension's popping up, the best play that we have is probably just Green Goblin over into Necrotia. I have Scorpion. I think he's a basic card. Doesn't everyone have Scorpion? Yeah, Green Goblin. Dr. Octopus is going to be valuable in Necrotia. He's going to cap out this location, giving it essentially -8. We already have Green Goblin here. He's going to be -5. And with us sitting with just a Dr. Octopus, we'll have 8 power here. They'll have -8 to begin with, and then any power they pull from their hand. So they Venom in the middle to make room for sort of their playing. Again, we are giving up on the middle rotation, and I'm not worrying about that at all. So what happens? Zola. Yeah. Yeah. Even if I do have priority, I'll still flip, and they'll still get the 18 power Taskmaster. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? Let's just go. See what happens. So, yeah, they are playing the Arnhem Zola here. They pull a Iron Man. And luckily we don't. That is going to push them right over where they need to be. Wait. Oh. That warmonger really messed us up. I wasn't expecting it, and it made space for their Arnhem Zola to come over here and win them the game. Otherwise, Arnhem Zola wouldn't have had space for Venom. They would have been a negative, what was it, 14, and we would have won middle and right. Either way, that is just how Dr. Octopus rolls, and sometimes you win those rolls, sometimes you lose them. Okay, another match. so Chronicle Legend is our opponent. I'm gonna say hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. And skip our turn 1. Our only options on turn 1 are Hood and Korg. And being a essentially 1 out of 6 draw for a 1 drop on turn 1 is just what? Just wow, we don't got anything to play. Domino. I don't know. I think the animation for Danger Room is really funny. Just the laser popping up and boop. If we do get this bishop here, it's going to really help us win the game. We have to at least try, I guess. Because the only other option is Green Goblin to the right and Fifth Tower. Bishop's just the way we have to try to win this game. Okay, so our Danger Room trigger didn't proc. We are going to Green Goblin to the right in Fifth Tower.
Opponent snapped.
They snap, and we're just going to put some cards here. I am probably going to Dr. Octopus this right side. More than likely going to Dr. Octopus the right side. That's even better. And, what? Yeah, give them a Korg, fills out this location. Even if they play something here, they're still capped out. And their Hazmat hits them with a -4. Alright. Alright, so we cap out that location from them, negating their mojo. We just go ahead and snap off of that. Just trying to get lucky over here in Danger Room and buffing up Bishop with a Carnage, eating Viper, and Hazmat coming up to, what, 6? Right? 6 versus 5. More power. So we hit the Rock Slide in the middle. And it doesn't hit our trigger. They play a Mystique into a Ronin. 6, and a Gambit is going to win us still. We would have tied in the Danger Room if not for that proc, but we had 6, 6, 0, -1. We would have won either way if that didn't proc. And even if it hit our Carnage or our Rock Slide, we were still in a winning position on both ends. They had -1 in the right, we had 0, so still would have won. So continuing on, once again, thank you to everyone in chat for the for your time, and thank you for watching me. If you enjoy the Marvel Snap content, leave a follow, and tune in more tomorrow. Tomorrow night for more Marvel Snap. During the day, I stream single-player games. I just finished up The Last of Us Part 1, and I'm moving on to God of War in preparation of the new God of War game coming out. So if you're interested, feel free. Always love to have you coming by. So with Onslaught Citadel, the only big threats to this location itself is like Iron Man. Having a Patriot here, having a Cerebro here, having a Onslaught here even does not give him a lot of power. And I'm sorry, Bunkzilla. Hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Hello, and I see you too. We're gonna play Korg over here to buff up our Carnage when we drop him. I don't want to play anything over to the unknown locations. I just don't enjoy playing to unknown locations because of what is it? The Energy Flow location and Space Throne. Just when they flip and you have something there, always feels bad. But fortunately, just Shadowland. We are going to give them the other card, the other ninja. We don't want it, and we're going to push this location with a demon Viper for 9. They'll have -4. So at the minimum, they'll need to come up, what, 15 power over in this location? I think we can snap off of that. Maybe. I don't know. Are you? Okay, so yeah, I forgot about Punisher. It isn't rare seeing him often. But we can just fully max out this location, and we can even bounce them back. Is that better? If I bounce them back, I can then Viper over here and then Carnage. Because either I just get 6 power here to match their Punisher. I think just using up all of our energy is the best option. Okay, so again, they have to come up with 12 power over in Shadowland. It's not looking good for them on that end. I want a Dr. Octopus, either Crimson Cosmos or the Onslaught Citadel. I think doing it into Onslaught Citadel, they're a Spectrum deck. Okay, so they're playing Spectrum. That's what they're doing. Do they have Spectrum? They have 5 in hand and 5 in deck. That's a hard one. I'm gonna Dr. Octopus Onslaught Citadel. I don't want to give Ant-Man an automatic, just a bonus there. So we do pull out Ebony Maw and Gambit. Okay, and they discard their Iron Man. That is a really good pull for us. That is a super good pull for us. Oh, that is so good. Obviously we win. Oh, that was... Ooh, that was a good match. I like that one a lot. So, keep on climbing. Yeah, Dr. Octopus can just completely shut down players. It can pull into a Mystique, it can pull into Professor X, it can pull into just all the rocks I'm throwing into their deck that they don't want to play into. I mean, that's the point of Korg and Rock Slide in this deck list. Is I know they don't want to play their rocks that they draw into, but I'm sorry, just a little bit of deja vu. I was checking the opponent to make sure we didn't have the same one, but it's Big Sir this time into the first location of Onslaught Citadel once more. We do get the Beast, but no second card to go along with it. So no Black Widow, no Korg yet. We'll see what happens next turn. So they discard their Black Cat, because that's what just Black Cat does. Nothing to play on turn 2. If I would have played Korg to the middle location, I could have Vipered him, and we could have been pushing the power here already. But we're just going to pass and play Green Goblin into Jotunheim on turn 3. I have to try to match their scaling here with Westview. So I think Green Goblin into Westview is going to be the better option. And then we can turn 4. I'm not sure. So the options are Green Goblin, Westview, or Jotunheim. Why not middle? That's because I just want to limit their play space with Angela on the right. But obviously, middle's going to be better for Green Goblin in general, just as a card. But this deck is more about limiting play space as much as possible, and denying the buff on Angela is worth something. Okay, so they are playing a probably a Hela deck, more than likely, so all I gotta do is be prepared for that. They play into a Viper, they play into a Morbius, so 2 for 2. Unfortunately, Viper was one of our water spools now that we have Black Widow. We could have sent Black Widow and Viper to Jotunheim and kept pushing power there, but it's not looking good. I'm going to play Bishop to left to start pushing power over to Onslaught and try to win Jotunheim and Onslaught and letting them have Sakar. Okay, so they did play into a rock. I'm sorry. Oh, they didn't have many cards in hand. Okay, so Korg did come in handy there. They reduced the opponent's draw by 1. Let's reduce the opponent's draw by 2. Black Widow into Beast. And that gives us the most play options. This is what? 2, 1, 0. That's 3. And then Debris is 3. Or I can Carnage. Either way. Maybe we draw into a Hood, and I can use them in conjunction with Carnage. That way we can just use up all the mana. Okay, so they retreated, and we came up over them pretty easily. I'm not sure what caused them to give the retreat, probably the Black Widow. We were just denying them draw most of the game. Like, okay, another match. We might get to pretty close to 60 with this deck. It's doing really well. A little bit better than the Mr. Negative deck from yesterday. So Needle of Fear flips first. We don't want to put Green Goblin there, obviously. More cards here means just more power, up to an additional 20. We do pull into the Rock, which is not too terrible for our deck. Because of Carnage and because of Viper, we are making use out of the Rocks a little bit more than probably our opponent. So again, we play the Rock to the middle. I'm probably going to Viper, and depending on what we draw into next, we'll see. Okay, Beast. So the options here are to Green Goblin or to Viper. Because next turn we have Rock Slide and choices between these two of these two drops. So if we play Viper here this turn, always overthinking it. Just give him a Green Goblin. Okay, so thanks to Maximus, it gave us 2 extra rocks to work with. We can go ahead and match the middle location for 8 power here, and they have to pump more resources over here. Or just give them a Viper. I mean a Rock. And then we can Viper, and then we can Bishop and Carnage next turn over. I think I'm going to give up on Needle of Ear. I just don't have enough cards to fill out this location. They have 5 in hand, 10 in deck. So they storm the right location.
Aid my hand.
And rock the left. So they're filling out Needle of the Ear just to get the power there. We're going to go ahead and Bishop over in the flooded location. And Carnage. Because if I beast, alright, all these come back. That's 6 in hand. These are all, this is 0. I think that's a better option. Maybe I can surprise them with a bunch of rocks over here, Needle of the Ear, and if I need to, I can eat them up with Carnage in the middle, depending on what they play this turn. So they limbo their flooded location while we just hit it with a Bishop, and we have 2 turns to pump up Bishop and get even more use out of it. We are going to Rock Slide to hopefully deny their draw. I think just hitting the Dr. Octopus in the middle is going to be the option to go with. It will cap out this location, give us 10, and we can just put 3 here and save it for a Carnage next turn, playing Rock Slide, Carnage, and Viper. Where are we going to play Viper? We're going to play Viper to the middle because it's going to be capped out. That's right. Okay. So they hit a Dr. Octopus as well and hit our Carnage, which unfortunately ruins our plan for that. They hit a Shang-Chi, and that ruins our middle location. And I believe we lose. Because the only play I can do is this. I have a 50-50 to send him Hood. That would bring it to 11. And that's assuming they don't cap out this location. Yeah, it's a 50-50. Just go for it. I'm not going to snap, though. Don't want to lose the extra cubes. Okay, so they didn't cap out the location. But we do come ahead in Subterranea. And it all just comes down to this. Okay. So, pretty good play. We rolled the dice, lost a 50-50. That's fine, and it happens. But either way, on to the next one. That was probably the only shot we got out of winning that round. You know, I've been noticing with the bots, they have had less predictability on our end. I have gotten away with some wins that I really shouldn't have gotten away with, and the bots just let me have them. Yeah, I know the bots read or read our plays beforehand, but what I'm trying to say is, as far as my experience has gone, I haven't seen it since the last update. Oh, so each bot has its own skill level. I guess that makes sense. So we're just gonna go ahead and cap out their hand every turn with a cloning vat. That's just always fun. I love doing that. And like finishing it off with a Carnage. Chef's kiss. You get the 8 power Carnage back in hand. Oh, this is great. I think I'm going to snap off of this one.
Oh, snap.
Yep. Okay, so we're just gonna hit him up. Oh my god. Elysium. No. Oh. Yeah, that is a Here you go, buddy. Take some more, please. Please. My treat. Have it all on me. We're gonna set up the Carnage over here.
Opponent snapped.
We're gonna wait to hazmat. I might want to hazmat and Carnage next turn. I mean, I mean, we got like a lot of turns to do. Yeah, I know you're. I'm just trying to save Hazmat for the last turn here. No, I'm just gonna play her now. Hazmat and Beast. Actually, Rock Slide into Beast is just funnier. Because they only have one power and we still win this location. It's just funnier. Oh my god! Oh, that was crazy. That was good. Good job, sir. Good job. That was a good one. So what? Green Goblin and Demon and Rock Slide. Oh yes, they were absolutely worried about more junk to their side. We still lose though. The double Winter Soldier here really. Wait, do we? No, we don't. Oh, I forgot I played the demon there. Bishop to rock. I mean, the hood, just to give us much boost to Bishop over here. The -1 is going to bring us down to 13, but you know, 13 is more than 12, and they are a destroy deck. I don't see them coming up any more power over here. Okay, so
Victory.
yeah, we got our 4 cubes on that and winning the game. Oh yeah, Nova. That would have definitely been a play. I always forget Nova exists. But it looks like they did not have it in hand, and we win the round. Okay, and 53, 3 ranks. They were more of a discard deck. I mean, a destroy deck with the armor, and I wouldn't expect them to have death, especially since they had the destroyer. It says more all in on the destroy mechanic rather than the trying to kill things with death or for death. So coming up 2 power, we can Korg and Hood on this turn. Maybe we can get a Beast next turn. If we get a Beast, it'll be really good. Fortunately not. Probably just Demon to the middle. It's fine. So they are playing a destroy deck. I'm not sure if this is the same opponent as Zatu 2. It doesn't sound like it, but... Okay, so... That wasn't the play we're hoping for. We are going to fill out some locations with some junk and play debris to the left. Hopefully we can draw a beast and get Hood back in our hand and move him elsewhere. Yeah, I thought I felt a Carnage coming down. I didn't want to give him more rocks to buff up Carnage with. But since we do have to play to this location turn 5, I am going to get some power over into Sokovia. And hopefully, I think we just give up on the left side. Pretty much. Gonna hit him with a Dr. Octopus. They have 3 in hand, so we are going to play all 3. They might have a Destroyer, and they do have a 0 play that they're planning on doing right now. So maybe they have a Maximus. I'm not sure, but either way, all 3 cards are pulled from hand. They pull 8. We pull a Taskmaster, and that hits their 0, so that's really good for us. And we win, right?
Oh, snap.
Because that and then here. What could they play that would, like, Destroyer, right? They only have 1 card that they drew. So they play Destroyer. We win this location, maybe because of 3. We tie this location, maybe because of Wolverine. 4 though with Nova. It's our best play. Yes. I think. And we do get the Green Goblin pool over there and hit all their cards with a... oh, so close. So close. Red Skull pushed them up over the limit of where they needed to be. And thanks to their 0, Typhoid Mary just came out as a 4/10. Pretty close match. Pretty close. Okay, jumping into the next one. And I will keep saying this because I am very grateful to everyone in chat. Thank you for joining me. Give me a follow if you want to be notified of more Marvel content, Marvel Snap content going live later in the evenings. 8 p.m. to around 10 p.m. I'll start. Project Pack consists of first, and we are playing Tish. Sounds like a regular player opponent. And what can we do here? Not much. We can just play essentially just 1 card. So we're just gonna hit him with a Rock Slide. Maybe a Beast? No, that's not worth it. They play Angela, Agent, and Quinjet. So it looks like they're just a standard mid-range deck that just is focusing on like the Collector, Angela, Bishop, probably Moon Girl, probably Devil Dino. We have nothing to play on too, so we're going to pass. And we're going to hope they don't play anything over into Angela. I think they want to... don't think they would want to cap up this location so early. It would basically give them, what, 14 power just at this location? We already have 6. So I think they're going to want to play a stronger card here. And I was right. We do cap out the location. And I think we just snap off of that. Especially with the debris here, we can send over a Viper next turn. Actually, let's do Viper into Beast, actually. We'll send him one Raptor, and we can send him a different Raptor for only 1 energy. This is going to be 0, and then Viper is going to be brought down to 1. And that's just a really good play. We don't want the Raptor there. So we have 5. That's a lot. That's a lot. We're gonna debris. They're gonna flip over here first. We're gonna send a rock here, and then we can Hood here, Raptor here, and then Viper. That's gonna fill out this location, really bring down their Ronin. Fill out this location. Yeah, I think that snap was a good call. Okay, so they filled out the location without our help. That's fine. We do get middle sent over, though. And we get the best choice of Hood getting sent over. They are going to flip first, so our Hazmat is going to have the best options here.
Opponent snapped.
But this is just going to win us the game, right? Because that's already 16. They have to play something. They only have 1, so they're gonna... If they hit, what, a Moon Girl, they get +2. That would be 17. No, that would be 20 to our... I am not sure, but I believe this is going to give us the best choice, right? The best chance right here. So Nick Fury is going to win him the game, basically. Dang. Good match, Fish. Really wasn't anticipating it. If I would have played Hazmat instead. And let's see. Bishop, and then Hazmat, and then I don't think we could have won. The only play I could see is Dr. Octopus to the middle. Yeah, Dr. Octopus to the middle would have won it. But that's fine. Win some, lose some. That's just the nature of card games, essentially. Probably just gonna do one more match and end the stream soon. I have been going on for about... I know the session says an hour and 50 minutes, but I was doing a offline stream of... not an offline stream, no one was watching. Slime Rancher 2 just came out. One really fun and relaxing game. But either way, we match into Chattier and flip into Atlantis as our first location. We are absolutely going to give them a Green Goblin in Atlantis, so they can't get the benefit from that. Ooh. I think we just want to play a Viper here, just to start scaling off of more island, and I don't have any good cards that I can make sure to give them. I don't have like Hood, I don't have like Debris, so I think that's the best option. Okay, so they don't play anything, they skip turn 2, and we get the Raft as a third location. So the option then comes from playing Bishop here and trying to cap out this location, or playing Green Goblin to Atlantis as planned. What this allows us to do is play Beast next turn, right? And then Hazmat afterwards. We'll pull the Bishop back into hand so he doesn't get affected by the Hazmat, and we can replay Hazmat again afterwards. But we're not flipping first. We're flipping second. So, I mean, we're flipping first and not second. Hazmat won't give them as many boosts as we would like. But we are just gonna leave the Bishop here. Right? Because I want Bishop as our only card here. If they play anything to match it, we win, or we get the +5 power easily. So they play Enchantress. So it looks like they're going to try to play a Professor X this turn. So Debris into Hazmat is going to match Professor X here for 3 power. We'll lose if he plays there, and I think we'll win if he plays there on the Professor X. Okay, so they have confidence they're going to win with this Daredevil read. We're just going to let it play out. So we're going to keep Atlantis there. We're going to play Korg into Carnage. And that's all we can do, really, right? Unless... Oh, we can play Beast and just buff up Bishop one more. We are giving up on Mer Island completely. And focusing over here on the Raft and Atlantis. Okay, so we win the Raft, and we get a 0 cost on Arnzola. That's no effect. We come up 8 over in the Raft, 11 over in Atlantis. Oh my god! Isn't that just how it always ends? But that's just how the game plays sometimes. Either way, that is going to wrap it up for the end of this video. Thank you for Talkwin for the raid. 21 new viewers to the stream. That's amazing. 2 raids in a row. I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna go raid someone else's channel because I didn't do that last time and I felt really bad after I left. But either way, tune in tomorrow for some more Marvel Snap content. Other days, I am doing my single player streams. I just finished up The Last of Us Part 1 and going to start up on God of War for the new God of War coming up in November. I've never played God of War #1 or 2018 version, so it's going to be a fresh line stream. Other than that, thank you very much for joining me, and if you like the content, please give me a follow, and until next time, have a great night everyone. Thank you. Bye.